I have met many extraordinary and most amazing people from whom I've learned to be a better human being. You too may have had teachers whom you absolutely loved, or teachers you could not stand for all the money in the world. But you're here today listening to my speech, so good job. Well, regardless of whom you liked or you didn't, all those people have put in their ceaseless dedication to prepare you for what is to come. If you think you've suffered enough, well, they went through a heck of a lot more dealing with hundreds of us. So to the faculty, thank you. When we walk up the memorial field today, we no longer deal with Saturday schools, campus beautifications, lunch passes, and annoying dress codes. Yeah. But with more freedom comes more responsibilities. Because we don't have Mr. Gutson and Mr. Macias looking after us. We have to look out for ourselves. But trust me, there will be a day when you'll miss even the walls of the discipline office. I know you guys are laughing. Not everyone here today will go out to change the world. However, everyone will be able to make a difference either in ourselves or in others. Go back and think about a teacher or an adult who have had an impact on you. How did he or she change the person you are today? As you set out into the world, you can do the same. Pass on the torch of inspiration. We're the generation of MySpace, which means we do not have boundaries. Whether it is becoming a preschool teacher you've always wanted, living with the native tribes in the Amazon, or just proving to your parents that you can look out for yourself. We can achieve them because every experience drawn from high school will help you along the way. I will not cite quotes today because all the good advices have come from your parents, even though we were so quick to roll our eyes and ignore them. In less than 5 years, we will surely feel the meaning of those quotes. I want all of you to ask yourselves one final question. If you can walk back into the school as a freshman, what would you do differently? Would you have taken that photo class you've always wanted? Would you have had more courage to ask that girl or boy to the homecoming dance? Would you have been a better friend to your peers? I personally would have done many things differently. But friends, don't be regretful because we can all make those changes. Think of high school as a preview for what is to come, because the future presentation starts tomorrow. Whatever is your plan for the future, all you need is one thing: desire, which nobody else can help you attain. If you already have a plan for the future, then I wish you all the good luck. But for those of you who have not a single clue what you want to do, you'll never know until you try. Don't be afraid because the world is yours. All you need is the right mentality. Don't forget the people around you here today because they all have left marks on your bark. I have confidence in our class of 2008. It was my honor serving you as student body president and valedictorian. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce Nicole Bastos, who will be giving the farewell address.
Good evening. In these priceless moments, when we are all gathered not only as a senior class of 2008, but as fellow classmates, a brother and sister united, may we bask in the sunshine above us, lighting up the way to an illuminate future of endless possibilities. To look up at the sky and see the clear blue colors sparkle against the sun would be like taking a breath of peace within yourself, to ponder upon the life you have lived and the accomplishments as well as the people that have helped along the way. It is right now, this very second, that we must stand tall in our beloved school colors, red and white, after walking down that path of adulthood and welcome the world with open arms. The smiles, the laughs, the tears, and the triumphs will always accompany us throughout our lives. The most powerful aspects of the farewell are the qualities and characteristics that have become foundations of our character, in which we must bring into society. John Burroughs High School has been our second home for 4 years. We have been given the tools to find ourselves, seek inspiration in our passions, and most importantly, we have become transformed into the proud, prepared students and people we are today. Our parents and teachers must also receive praise because they are the ones behind the scenes, the producers that have guaranteed the successful culmination of our studies at school. In effect, their strength, dedication, and everlasting compassion were factors in leading us to our high school graduation. The farewell to this school and this time of life does not exist because the memories and powerful lessons taught from academics to morals will continue to live through our actions, our words, and our accomplishments. We only say goodbye to this structure, but we must never forget the memories. We must build upon what we have learned to guide ourselves into not only a bright future, but a future that accurately depicts our dreams and that meets our goals. I look upon the graduates here, and I see the leaders of tomorrow, the examples of the courageous, and those that will make a difference. With faith, dedication, but most of all, motivation, we have gotten this far, and now it is time to fly above the horizon of our standards and propel ourselves to meet with the challenges that life will present. What we do from now on will mold the aptitudes and potential achievements of our nation. Our generation is truly blessed because we must carry the burden of responsibility for our nation's future. The change that we can instill and the strength as well as influence we can create has no limits. May we face the obstacles with our 2 feet on the ground, and may we be proud, yet humble for our success. High school is a roller coaster. As we get off the ride, we feel our legs shaking and our heart beating faster by the second. All of us got onto that ride not knowing what to expect, but knowing that we would be faced with those twists and turns that would startle us, but make us stronger. But through the difficulties of leaving a time in your life that will never repeat, there is a beauty in the end of our journey through John Burroughs High School. My fellow students, our ride has come to an end, and the story of this lifetime is ready to move on to the next chapter. We are the writers of our story and the creators of our destiny. Where life might take us is yet unknown, but the type of approach that we take in moving our start of endless chances in life means everything. So now, we must part ways and embark upon new, more daring adventures. We must never lose sight of ourselves along the way, but at the same time, we must improve the contents of our character to lead an outstanding life driven by a need to defy the odds. The road does not finish here. It has just started. And now it is in our right to celebrate and congratulate ourselves for getting this far. We do it for ourselves, and we do it in the name of success. For now, may we bask in the glory of accomplishment, look at fear straight in the eye, and tackle what lies ahead of us with perseverance and willpower. Let us always surpass our expectations. Congratulations, seniors of 2008. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the principal of John Burroughs High School, Mr. Uriosity.
President Applebaum, Board board members, Dr. Bowman, parents, friends, and my brothers and sisters of the class of 2008. We live in a world of technological revolution. There are so many devices we can utilize for instant communication. Today, a person attending this ceremony can take a picture through their cell phone and transmit that image to family on the East Coast in a matter of seconds. Some of you have cars that tell you how to park. Your homes are high-tech dwellings that make your lives easier and more comfortable. Yet while we have the technology at our fingertips, saving us time and making our daily lives easier, we are still in search, much like Ponce de Leon, for something simple and not high-tech. Study after study point out that we are in search of happiness. Go to any bookstore and you will be amazed at the number of books addressing how we can bring joy and happiness in